And welcome back. Well, our next guest wrote a book about chance encounters, hope found in unlikely moments, and the subtle magic in human connection. This Close to Okay by Leesa Cross-Smith is getting a lot of buzz, like Book of the Month, Most Anticipated, and Best New Books to Read from publications like Good Housekeeping, Real Simple, and Goodreads itself. And we are so happy to welcome Leesa to the Morning Blend. Good morning to you, Leesa.
Hi, thank you so much for having me.
Thanks for being here. You know, I loved reading some of the information you sent to me because I can feel the warmth in the way you write, just simply in you describing yourself and a little bit about how you write. This book is about two strangers, and you like the intimacy of chance encounters. Is that right?
I do. I love books and movies where people just have to figure things out. Someone they would normally never spend time with or maybe even talk to, but now they have to. So it's this forced intimacy. And so now I can't wait to see what happens when that goes down.
I love that even you are so excited about this experience. Tell us a little bit about these characters, because you call yourself a cozy advocate, and I know you sort of put cozy moments within your writing.
Yeah, hardcore. So in my books, if I'm having really heavy things happen to people, I like to create a nest as much as I can and make coziness. So Tallie is my character, and her home is also a character because she ends up bringing the stranger back home. Her name is Tallie Clark. She's on the way home from work when she sees a man standing on the edge of a bridge. She talks him down, invites him to coffee, and eventually invites him back to her home, where he tells her that his name is Emmett. She has two cats named Jim and Pam, and they make pasta together. And so the book goes over the weekend, where she is just really simply trying to distract him from taking his own life, trying to make a connection with him. But the big secret is that she's a therapist, but not telling him that in case he has an aversion to talk therapy. So it goes from there.
Yeah, she's got that secret she's keeping from him as well. I love the fact that you named your cats human names, because it's my favorite thing ever. Jim and Pam.
Me too. I knew this guy in college. He had a cat named Jessica, and I just thought it was the best thing.
my best friend's cat is Frank, so I love that too. And it's a girl, which I love even more. Tell us about these characters. One thing you think, these are Black characters, and while the book is not written about the Black experience,
Right.
you really want to interject the fact that it's important to feature Black characters.
Yeah, absolutely. There are plenty of really amazing books about the Black experience. There are also plenty of books just that have Black characters who are just living their regular lives. So Tallie is a Black woman just living a regular life. The book is not centered on race. There'd be nowhere for me to put that in the first couple pages. Why would I mention that she was Black? It's not important to the story, really. At that point, and she things that a Black woman would experience, but it's not what the book is about. The book is about the connection that can happen in the life-altering weekend between two strangers.
I'm so excited. I just think it sounds so interesting, these two personalities that have happenstance to meet each other and create this weekend. You say that you inject a lot of light into your writing because you're a Christian, and I think that's something that sounds really beautiful and needed at this time in the world. What does that mean to you to do that in your writing?
Yeah, it's something that I can't not do. Especially, the world is so dark and scary. And then especially in my writing, when I'm trying to write realistically about characters who are going through dark, hard things. But to go through those dark, hard things without any light at all, without any hope and hopelessness, to have to just dwell in hopelessness is just too heavy a burden for me to bear. So me as a believer, obviously I believe I don't have to do that alone. That I can have Jesus carry my burdens. With my characters, although not all of them are Christian, of course, but I really, what's the point in me writing it if I'm not going to try to at least have some hope, some light, characters who are looking for the cracks where even the tiniest bit of light can come in. It would be really hard for me to get to the page if I couldn't at least find that. So I'm always trying to find that in a lot of different ways for different characters, depending on what book it is. But I'm going to fight pretty hard for that in my real life and also even in the lives of my characters.
I'm so glad you do. Does Tallie knit? We're out of time, but I know you're a knitter and you have a lot of your characters knit. Does she knit?
She does. She knits. She knits several times through the book, so it's super cozy. I turned it all the way up.
Good for you. I love it. I know that you once wrote obituaries as your first job. I just think you are fascinating and lovely, and I'm so happy, and congrats on this new novel.
Thank you so much. You're amazing. I appreciate y'all. Thank you.
Yeah, you too, Leesa. See you later. The book again is called This Close to Okay, and it's available anywhere that books are sold. I think you're going to love it.